where in this episode I'm answering the question, how to do animated wake up when you have siblings sharing a room. So first of all, let me just clarify what animated wake up is in case you don't know. Animated wake up is a technique that I use when we want to show a child that it's morning time or that it's up time. And you would use this, you can use this anyway just to show the difference between nighttime and daytime. But you can also use this when you want to break a cycle of going in and saying, shh, no, go back to sleep. So for example, if you have a child who has been up and down in the night or calling out several times and you've had to go and tend to them and you had to go, no, shh, back to sleep, it's nighttime, back to sleep. And perhaps you've had to respond in some way like that repeatedly. And then there comes a point where you think, okay, look, my child isn't going back to sleep, or maybe you think they need a feed, or maybe you just decide it's time to get up. In order to not give the impression of back to sleep, back to sleep, back to sleep, back to sleep, oh okay, come on then get up, which just says that you cave in eventually. In order to just break that, it's a technique we use where even if you're in the room the whole time, is that you step out of the room, you wait 60 seconds, and then you go in and you go in morning mode, and you go in your morning, okay, up time, open the curtains, turn on the lights, make it all bright, and start the day. It's especially useful for babies, particularly if you have a baby where you're sat by the side, you're patting and shushing and reassuring and picking up and calm, and you're really in nighttime mode, and then you decide, okay, it needs to be daytime now, but you don't want to just pick them up because that's not what we want to show. We don't want to give that message that eventually mummy caves in and just takes me out. So by stepping out for that 60 seconds and then coming in daytime mode, it can really help with that. So that is in a nutshell what animated wake up is, and I think it's brilliant anyway just to use even if you don't need it in that situation, just by having that response, just so that your little one knows at whatever age that if mummy comes in nighttime mode, I need to go back to sleep, and if mummy comes in daytime mode, then I know it's okay to get up, and it's just a really good habit to get into. So somebody asked me this question, it's like, that's great, I get that, I use that, and it's brilliant. But how do you use it if you have siblings sharing a room? How do you go in and go, morning, and use that technique with one child if there's another child in the room fast asleep? And it's a great question. Well, here's the answer. If you need to use animated wake up for one child and the other child is asleep, you want to protect the sleeping child, so go in, lift, carry, or take by the hand and lead the other child out quietly, so it's very shh. I'm thinking of a toddler holding their hand, shh, or if it's a baby, just pick them up quietly, leave the room, close the door behind you, and take them into a lighter space, a lighter room as quickly as possible, and then go, good morning, and be bright and animated, bright and breezy, lighten up that room, and do it there. So basically, you do it, but in a different room. Is the simple answer, but you've just got to be careful. You need to make that ninja move transition where you take the one that you're getting up out of the environment swiftly and quietly and calmly, shutting the door and leaving the other one to sleep soundly and finish off that sleep. So that is how you do animated wake up when siblings are sharing a room. I hope that helps, and if you know a friend that this would really help, then please do tag them, share it with them, help them as well, because we want to pay it forward. If you subscribe to the Sleep Nanny Show, you're going to hear when we release new episodes, and do click the link where you can get your free downloadable printable guide, because we've always got handy handouts for you to help you along this sleep-filled journey. I'll catch up with you again very soon. Take care.